Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. Well, for
traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hey, Dave.
Well, if you ask Carl Anthony...
Yeah, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. So the New York starting five. Doctor out there with Schroeder. And it's Fox. Then there's Buckets. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Boomer out there with Smith. Then there's Champ. Then there's Z. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Schroeder passes to the Doctor. It's tipped. Now Smith passes it to Z. Not a lot of experience with this one, Clark, tonight, but two good young teams. Talk about the difficulty, though, of winning a championship without that veteran presence.
I think it's virtually impossible, Kevin, to have all young guys and be championship caliber, regardless of the talent level. Even the young Warriors team had veterans like Andre Iguodala. Experience especially shows up at crunch time.
Very good point. Here's Madsen. Shoots from the baseline. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Walker the pass to Z. Those three-pointers off the mark. A pass to Fox. Here's Madsen, covered by Smith. Madsen passes to Schroeder. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Pass to Boomer. Down low, here's Champ. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
And it's Madsen missing for Minnesota. They've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And finished off by Walker.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Fox passes to the Doctor. Back to Fox. The pass to Schroeder. Here's the Doctor. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Z the pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Shoots over Fox. Nice shot by Smith. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. Here's Schroeder. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Jackson passes to Madsen. Stripped it away. To the middle, Zerbis, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Passes to Madsen. 4 on the shot clock. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Greg, bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Pass to Z. Walker with it. The tray. They get it back. Roush contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's the doctor. Outside Jackson. Stolen by Walker. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Minnesota leading by 6. They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
And one thing the Wolves have done well over the past few seasons, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, you know, they squeeze it well. Low turnovers can be a double-edged sword, though. If you don't make many mistakes, maybe you're not being aggressive enough.
Smith outside. Pass to Walker. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. That's now 8 points for Walker.
3 of 4 to start. The young fella came to play.
Back to Jackson. Now the pass to Manson. From past the arc. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Walker. Shoots the 3. Here's Zubas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Z's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Manson. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Champ's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And the rejection by Smith. Here is Boomer. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Walker. And it's Buckets with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Schroeder's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Z the pass to Smith. Here's Gafford. And the pass to Boomer. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams. And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few are going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decades.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Good by Gafford.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Pass to Bridges. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Babbitt. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Ford be checked in for Z. Here's Alexander Walker. Passes it to De La Cruz. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Schroeder. Trains it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got 7.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Babbitt. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Count that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Walker. They double team Walker. The pass to Gafford. Here's lights out. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Yes, that goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Schroeder kicks to Bridges. Passes it to De La Cruz. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Walker surveying the floor. Pass to lights out. It's up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
There's the pass to lights out. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And Walker throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The prodigy, he's checked in for Minnesota. .59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Passes it to De La Cruz. Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by Gafford.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Torres, the pass to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Torrey tips it back in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got the prodigy, Maverick out there with lights out. Then it's Thorpe, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Bridges. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Babbitt. Pass to Gafford. Pass to Thorpe. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jackson, he's checked in for Shake and Bake, and it's Foxen for the eraser. From the left block. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Fox.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Champs checked in for Thorpe, and it's Boomer in for lights out. Knicks trail by 6. Fox looking it over. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Smith is checked in. Madsen, he's checked in for New York. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the inside, Bridges. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Gafford. 6 points for him. Back to Smith from outside the arc. A second chance effort. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got 8 points.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside, Fox. Now the feed to Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling The defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear.
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Z's checked in for the Timberwolves. Knicks trail by 5. Outside, Fox. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. 15 points for the Beast.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
And there's the pass to Boomer. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And that's now 7 points for Boomer.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Passes to Manson. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Z, the pass to Boomer. Kicks to Smith. Pass to Champ. Releases, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Pass to Madsen. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Zurbis. Out to the right wing. Here's Boomer. Here's Smith. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Smith's got his second basket of the game. Knicks trail by 7. Inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Fox with the steal. At the top of the key, Bridges.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Minnesota leading by 3. Smith with it. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Fox with it. Now Smith defending. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. On the wing, Jackson takes the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Walker's checked in for the Prodigy. Here's Smith. 6 points for him. Walker finds Smith. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here is Fox. The dish to Bridges. 5 to shoot. And it's Madsen missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Jackson looking around. The pass to Manson. Fires from deep. No good on that one. Timberwolves leading by 4. Smith dishes to Walker. Passes it to Boomer. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Jackson against Walker. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. The layup missed. Here's Champ. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
New York calls timeout. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And they're on the break. Here's Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Schroeder.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Thorpe. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. To the paint. Here's the Doctor. And it's all evened up. The Doctor's got 8 here in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Walker. They swipe it. Here's Torres, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Off the run, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
That one drops for him. The Doctors got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lights out. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way. Inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Gafford. From deep. Rebound by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Alexander Walker passes to the Doctor. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on the free throw. That one is no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. The pass to Lights Out. Three-pointer drains the three-pointer. Lights Out's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
To the middle. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Now, here's Walker. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And don't go away.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey! New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 5. And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Fox. Jackson is out there with Schroeder. Then there's the doctor. And it's Madsen in at the shooting guard. Just 2 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. Madsen's got the first points of the second half here for the Knicks. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. And Black Hole's going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here is Boomer. See the pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Walker's got 18 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes both free throws.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Boomer the pass to Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Fox against Smith. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Walker. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Stolen by Schroeder. Let's go. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Z's got rebound number 5 here tonight with a tie. Walker's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is New York. To the inside. Schroeder. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Z's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smith. Smith drawing the double team. Here's Champ. Eyes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Schroeder and the powerful one-handed slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Champ, the pass to Smith. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges checks in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Pass to Manson. Back to Fox. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
And it's Smith penetrating. And the pass to Z. Back to Smith. And he gets it to go from the corner. Smith's got 13.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Walker against Jackson. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound, Minnesota. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Got that one up quick. And now just a 1-point New York lead. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Schroeder. Jackson against Walker. Here's Bridges, and it's denied. Champ, the pass to Boomer. He lobs it up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Good on the triple. And that's now 7 points for Z.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Jackson passes to Bridges. Outside, Fox. Here's Madsen. 11 points in the game. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Madsen's got the game tied up here for New York. Here is Boomer. Rebound that time collected by Madsen. Madsen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Passes it to Z. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw missing, and some changes here for the Timberwolves. Lights out comes in for the Prodigy. The Mavericks subbed in for Boomer. Then for the Knicks, Shake and Bake's checked in for Jackson. The closer comes in for Buckets. The Erasers subbed in for Fox. Pass to Smith. Down low, here's Lights Out. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
See the pass to Smith. Here's Lights Out. From downtown, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Minnesota on D. They've led by as much as 10. De La Cruz, the pass to Schroeder. And that one is good.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The Knicks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Now Smith, 15 points in the game. Pass to Babbitt, fires the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's Shake and Bake. 7 points in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Smith feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Lights Out. 4 on the clock. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge. And in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Passes to Torres. Here's Shake and Bake. This one for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Smith the pass to Gafford. Stolen by Schroeder. Unhindered, going all the way. And they take the lead. 6 points for the closer. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Smith's shot is good.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
To Schroeder, takes a 3, hit the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
All right, David, a welcome change. Thank
quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Jacks up a three. Schroeder's shot is good. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Babbitt kicks to Smith. Pass to Gafford. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Here's lights out, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hits it from 3-point range. Shake and Bake's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York. Minnesota shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Babbitt passes to Gafford. To Babbitt. There's the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Schroeder, and he has 28 points for the game. Target at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The dude out there with Champ, then there's lights out, and there's Maverick, and it's Gafford in at the 5 patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Babbitt passes to Walker. Back to Babbitt. Here's Gafford. Inside, Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Schroeder. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Schroeder's got 30 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Boomer, he's checked in for Minnesota. And New York with a change here, too. Madsen, he's checked in for the closer. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Can't hit from in close. For New York, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Now the pass to De La Cruz. The doctor passes to De La Cruz. Basket good. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the middle, and he dunks it down.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
To the paint, here's the doctor, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
To the inside. And finished off by Walker.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Passes it to Gafford. Here is Boomer. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Down low, here's Schroeder. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Schroeder's got 32 points in the game. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And the Timberwolves call time here. It's been quite a game for the prodigy.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Minnesota making a switch. Smith is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jackson's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Smith, the pass to Walker. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Walker's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Inside, here's Champ, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Jackson, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside, Walker. The Knicks pull it in. Schroeder's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Feeds it to Walker. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. To the paint, here's Schroeder, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Smith, the pass to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that
That was worth the price of admission. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Alexander Walker. Can't hit from 12.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And here are the Knicks now. They lead by 1. He kicks it to Schroeder. Walker against Jackson. Here's Madsen. They get it again. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Madsen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Smith dishes to Walker. Smith the pass to Gafford. He feeds it to Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Pass to Boomer. Fires for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
There's the double team with Walker. Kicks it to Schroeder. Pass to Madsen. Shot clock at 5. And again, New York with the triple.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And the Timberwolves call time. It's been quite a game for the prodigy.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Doctor.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Z's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Smith. That one doesn't drop. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Jackson with it to the middle. Here's the Doctor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
Inside, here's Champ, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
It's the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he makes both from the line.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Stolen. And here's Smith. The pass to Z. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Tries again. And the rejection by Jackson. Shot's good by Walker. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Fox. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's service. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Jackson passes to Schroeder. The putback, count.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Passes it to Walker. Here is Boomer, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Smith. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And he commits the intentional foul. .23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
There's the pass to Z. He can't get it to go. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Passes it to Boomer. Lets it go with a 3. Nails the triple. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for them. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
From deep, Walker. It's good. So a post game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every